Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the #1 team in the land, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Secures the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Here comes the reverse. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
2nd down play coming up. They'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Blazers.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to pass. It's Newman. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the touchdown, UAB. The defense gets involved in the scoring. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Looking for some space. It's Nunez. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking downfield, it's Newman. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on fourth and inches. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
The Blue Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Montgomery. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Newman. Comes up with the catch. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And the Blue Devils will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
wideout goes in motion. He'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that powerful drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Burns. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The running back here on a direct snap. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Newman. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 45. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Blue Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his target. Inside the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
And the Blue Devils keep the football on the move. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Duke. This quarterback on fire today.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Burns. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally get him down, but the offense with a big spark to wrap up the first quarter of play. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the move now. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Blazers line up with a first and goal. First and goal, handoff. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Second down and goal. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Here we go. Third and goal coming up. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great.
And they will score. Touchdown, Blazers. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense heads back out onto the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Quick catch over the middle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. To the air, it's Newman. It's an out route. The catch made. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The Blue Devils will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down inside their own 40. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down. This drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He finds some space. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Burns. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. He keeps it on the design run. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep...
He's going for a big play downfield. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains at that incompletion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Throws to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
The freshman brings him down quickly.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. On the move now. Looking for 6. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on the this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
It's no good. The try is no good, and we're still tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
No press here. The defense backing away. And it's caught across the middle. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
Looking downfield, it's Newman. Finds an open target on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. The Blue Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Nunez. That heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Heads up first snap in the red zone on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. He missed it, and the game is still tied up.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Kicking team makes the recovery. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, they're going to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch downfield.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense comes up with...
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. To the air, it's Newman. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. And the Blue Devils come up to the line in a hurry-up. They keep him off balance with a run. Trucks through the defender. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense hungry to convert here in 3rd down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Near the sticks, it's Nunez. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. The Blue Devils pick up enough yardage for a first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Newman. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
And the Blue Devils will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Works it with the running back, but he's got work to do. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Duke. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Scanning the field, it's Newman. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Burns. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. The UAV offense is back out on the field now. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Looking to scramble. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Moves out of the pocket. It's another deep shot. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Breaking free at the 35. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field. More speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to throw. It's Newman. Makes a quick grab. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looks left and finds his target there. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Signs the quick throw. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Burns. And he's tackled just short of the 25. First play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. After all, that looks deep left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And Duke has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. On the move now. Finally throws it deep down the left side. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He'll leave the ball deep down that right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Blazers with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush
is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Makes the grab. It's Duncan. Touchdown, UAB. This offense really clicking. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter, who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense heads back out onto the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Newman. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He didn't make it. Stopped short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, chew some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides that set up a 3rd and 4. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Blue Devils will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Looking to scramble. Just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. The shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. The play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Off target with the throw, incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time. Touchdown, Blazers! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a job by this offense. They work the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Extra point try coming now. The PAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Steps out at the 6. That's a very poor return. Not what the coach was looking for. So the drive will begin back up on their own 6-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Newman. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late, deep throw. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
4th down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Their last chance here. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Dropping back, it's Newman. Lets it go quickly. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He puts it on the turf. And the ball rolls out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but it's short of a first down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Caught over the middle. It's gone. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, you can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.